I was kind of sitting around before Christmas break. I'm thinking, what am I going to do? I got a whole lot of time off, and family and friends are down in Brisbane. And I thought, well, I'll go visit some islands. That was what I was intended to go sailing. And I thought, well, no one's probably ever visited them, and everyone promotes it. So I thought, well, I'll try to visit them all.
So 74 islands and all over. I mean, how many nautical miles would you have covered to get to all the islands?
I didn't really total the nautical miles, but it was when I originally planned it. It would have taken me the full Christmas break, but we ended up doing more mileage. We did more harder hours kind of thing and done it quicker. So the good thing about the Sunday Islands is they're quite close together.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that when you visit a lot of them, you're zigzagging, so it's not efficient. So you do cover a whole lot more. So.
And I mean, most northern Whitsunday Islands got to be Hayman. Is that about right?
That's what I pegged it at.
Which is the southernmost island then?
I think it was a really nice island. It was at the end of it. It's either Scorsell or Calder Island.
And do the islands change much, or are they all sort of rocky with the pines?
Well, there's different ones. I mean, you've got 1 foot islands, just a sand island. Hayman Island's a bit more desert-looking at the moment. Ones like Whitsunday and Hook Island are quite green with the trees. Some islands got more pine trees. Some islands are just pretty much rock.
To get around all 74 islands, how long did it take you?
I was going for a record attempt, and we did it in 7 days, 1 hour and 4 minutes. 7
days. So it's not actually that far, but I guess it is that far.
When you're visiting, probably about, I don't know, I have to look at my records, but it was about, I think, 6 to about 13 islands. I think I did 2 days, about 13 islands I was visiting each day.
Right.
And that is a lot of work. It's just a matter of getting there. Then once you're there is getting everything kind of ready to get to the island, then getting back on the boat and doing, I was recording evidence for a Guinness World Record attempt. And basically all that, it just takes time. So,
Andrew, to officially have visited the island, what did you have to do?
Well, what I thought to do, because no one's ever thought to have a record attempt for that before, is that I got my GPS unit and I got my camera and pretty much took a pictures and video of it.
So did you physically have to stand on a rock or the beach or something like that to say, right, I visited the island, we're done, let's go, next one?
Yeah, I had to stand on the beach pretty much. So one time I stood kind of, on the rocks leading up to the beach. Sometimes it was a bit slippery getting up there, you see. One time the weather was a lot of waves, so as long as I was standing on something that wasn't swimming, I figured I was on the island.
Did you do this by yourself?
No, with 2 other people. One was, they were a couple. He was from Brisbane, then moved to America as a kid and come back. And then she was from Brazil, and they met in Hawaii, and they're holidaying in Australia now. So.
It wouldn't have been too hard to talk them into this record attempt, I would imagine.
Well, the funny thing was they wanted to do more. They because they're Americans, they had the dates. They had the dates wrong. I thought it was going to be longer. Oh. And I said, no, it's only going to be how many, like a week and a half or something. I thought, they were disappointed because they'd been sailing before, you see. So I was looking for crew, and basically they were the most qualified because I think he even took charters out before. Other people who were looking to crew were say a French couple, and they're like, I know how to cook, I know how to do waitressing. I think, well, that's not going to come in too handy.